Hello and welcome to Clover Kitchen. I'm guest chef Alex.
And I'm guest chef Nick. Today we will be making the gritty on grains muffins from the National 4-H cooking curriculum. And always when you're cooking, remember you have to wash your hands before you start, which we've already done.
Yep.
So, okay, let's get started.
Okay, that's first step.
First step is you spray your muffin pan and preheat your oven. So go ahead and spray the muffins.
So take the cooking spray, take the lid off, and get a
Now when
nice.
you're spraying, you don't want to overspray.
Get a nice spray.
When you
in each of
overspray, your muffins will be moist, so they won't come out right. So you want to get it just right, not too coated.
Make sure you have enough coating on there so your muffins don't stick though.
Okay. Next step is you want to move that out of your way and go back to your oven so you can preheat.
Now I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees.
Okay.
And while that is preheating, we'll be mixing the rest of the ingredients.
Next step would be to stir in your flour and your whole wheat flour.
This is flour.
Your whole wheat flour.
How much?
First part calls for 2/3 cup of each. This is my 1/3 cup, so I'm gonna do it twice.
And then,
One more cup of this.
and that's all the whole wheat.
Okay, that's all whole wheat.
And we'll move to the self-rising.
flour.
And also put
It's 2/3.
2/3, yep. So another one of these. And there we go.
Okay. Now since you're done with the flour, you can move those out of your way.
Yep. And then mix these in real good. And then add in
Next part.
the baking powder.
How much is it called for?
2 teaspoons,
Okay, yeah, 2 teaspoons of baking powder in with this.
which is roughly that big. There's 1. And
There's 2.
2.
Okay.
And we'll also stir
Everything,
that
I'm
in.
gonna stir those together.
Nice and good.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll set this aside and start mixing our wet
Ingredients together.
wet ingredients.
First, you're gonna want in small bowls mix your buttermilk, eggs, oil, and grated lemon peel. First, start
So,
with buttermilk.
Here's the buttermilk.
This calls for 3/4 of a cup.
Make sure you get it nice and even.
Stay flat. Keep yourself level so you know how much you're putting in. You don't want to put too much liquids in, too much of one ingredient. I'll throw your recipe.
Go ahead and put that in. And then next we'll add 2 eggs. Go ahead and crack them. Here's 1. Take that.
Okay.
And there's 2.
There you go.
Master chef right there.
Since I have raw egg on my hand, I'm gonna go and wash my hands. While Alex adds in the rest of the oil.
Next, I'm going to put in the cooking oil, which calls for 2 tablespoons. So, one of these.
Over the bowl.
So there's 1. And there's 2. There we go. And next is the grated lemon peel, which has already been pre-grated.
We freshly grated this from the lemon.
Okay. Okay, next we're just going to pour this into the flour mix.
Okay.
Make sure you get all of it. Okay.
Okay. So after you pour your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients, you're going to want to stir them together, mix them.
So I'll go ahead and do that. Make sure you stir them just enough to get the flour nice and moist.
While Alex is stirring this, I'm going to move over and finish chopping up the banana. I'm going to start chopping the bananas that we need for the next step of the recipe.
There we go. Nice and mixed together. How you cutting those bananas over there, Nick?
We're cutting them into small, diced 1/4 pieces.
Okay. Now, the recipe says to fold the bananas into the mix. Now, what's that mean exactly, Nick?
It means you don't want to stir them in. You just kind of want to have them set on top, mixed in, so they're gently put together, not mashed in. All right, I'm measuring, what was it, 3/4 of a cup of chopped bananas?
Yep.
Okay.
Hope I don't make too much of a mess.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 3/4 cup of chopped bananas. And then you just want to fold them together, or fold them in. We'll just stir them around a little and then just roll it over. Don't mix it.
Don't want to smash the bananas too much.
All right, there we go.
Now, next step is to spoon the batter into our pre-sprayed pan.
Here we go.
Get them nice and even so they all come out roughly the same shape and size. Yep. Now this serving calls for 6 of these.
Make sure you have a little bit of banana each one. Tastes good. All right. This one needs a little more. Okay.
Okay, now we see the oven is preheated now, so we'll go ahead and put these in.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let Nick take over.
There you go.
And we'll let those bake for about 20 minutes, or until they're lightly brown.
Okay. Now that the muffins are done baking, we're going to take them out and let them cool down.
Oh, they look as good as they smell. I get one.
Yes.
Okay.
Since we just took them out of the oven, we have to let them cool. So we'll be back in a few minutes when they're done.
Okay, now Nick's gonna cut these out. Now remember, these muffins that we just made, they contain whole wheat. So, and you need about 6 ounces of grains a day, and about half of those need to be whole wheat grains. But man, these look delicious. Oh man. Now look how golden brown they are. Like that's about the right
They're right
shape
texture and color.
Yeah.
They should be. Okay.
Oh, give me one of those.
Here you go, Alex.
Thank you. Mmm. That's delicious.
Really good.
Good job, me.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And to get a copy of today's recipe, call the Johnson County Extension Office at 606-789-8108.
Or visit our website at johnsonextension.com.
Thank you.